Hey again, it's me, Boo, back for kind of a special edition. I'm just doing celebrity frags this time. The ones in my own collection, and then Jay sent me a whole bunch of samples, so I wanted to knock some of those out. Sorry, I'm kind of falling off my little thing here. Anyway, I'm just going to get started because I got a lot to go through, and the way I babble, I will never get it down to a YouTube allotted amount of time if I don't just start knocking them out. So I am going to just start with Rihanna. So everybody knows that I've got the Reb'l, or yeah, Reb'l by Rihanna, and it's a very chocolate foodie kind of a smell. It's fabulous. It is truly fabulous. Problem I had with it was the dry down. It got pretty boring, and you had to reapply it a few times, and that kind of bugged me. But it didn't bug me nearly as much as Beyonce Heat Ultimate Elixir. Now, Jay actually thought it was pretty hilarious because when I did the Beyonce one, this, he pointed out, was the parfum. The Heat sample that he sent me was the Eau de Parfum. And then the Heat Rush that he sent was an Eau de Toilette. And for me, the strongest and the ones that lasted the longest with the best sillage was the Heat Rush, was the EDT. The EDP and the Parfum, this is the Parfum, and it dies on me. I mean, I had to apply it twice in 1 hour just to be able to smell it on my arm to do the review. It was ridiculous. So I'm just not happy about that. I was really expecting this to last. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I have moisturized since then, and it's still not lasting. So then I've got Reb'l Fleur is the other one by Rihanna, and I hate these little samples. I mean, these little crazy things, you have to break them open, but then you can't really seal them again. They will leak pretty easily. I always just keep them upright. So yeah, I much prefer the dabber or the sprayers. I'm sure they're much more expensive, but come on, when you make as much money as Rihanna, really? You can't put out a couple extra pennies to give us a decent sprayer? Yeah, cheesy. And I don't like this nearly as much as Reb'l. I don't. It's kind of a foodie floral, maybe. Here, I'll just read you. And this is Reb'l Fleur, not Reb'l. It's a fruity chypre, is what it says anyway. Composed of sophisticated floral notes of tuberose violet and hibiscus with a splash of coconut water over the light and smooth base. The combination of the final notes evokes the impression of warm skin. Okay. Yeah, I'll buy that. It really does become a skin scent, though. I think she's just cute as heck, and I love her music, but she needs to work on her frags a little bit. I mean, I like them, but God, these people make buku bucks. They're singers and dancers and actors and, performers and entertainers, and they can't come up with a better formulation to make things last a little better, have a little better sillage. I mean, really? So, the next one I'll do is, this is one of my favorites, and I'm kind of tired of hearing the other names, the Beyoncés and the Rihannas and the Jessica Simpsons and blah, 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 blah. But I can never get enough of this lady here. I would watch every movie if she put one out every year. And that's Queen Latifah, and this is Queen. Another sample that Jay sent me. Gosh, I think it leaked a little bit. Oh, it is so good. And this, I gave it one hit over an hour ago, and it still has good lasting power. It's still fairly strong on here. And the dry down is very nice. Yeah, I like that. Might have to get a bottle of that. I love Queen Latifah. Queen and Ellen DeGeneres are the two celebrities I would love to meet. Okay, I love Vin Diesel's biceps. But what am I going to talk to him about? I just would want to go up and squeeze his arms a couple times and leave. But Ellen and Queen Latifah, I just think those would be the best times. Have lunch with them, just hang out and talk. Ellen would have me cracking up, and so would Queen Latifah. I just love them both. So anyway, and no, that's not why I love the fragrance so much. She just did a good job. She did a real good job. So let's see if people say it smells similar to anything. Did I tell you what was in it? I did tell you what was in it. No, I didn't tell you what was in it. Did I tell you what was in Queen? I didn't tell you what was in Queen. So let's just get to that. Sorry, I thought I did. I'm confused. I have too many. Did I? No, I didn't. Sparkling, sumptuous, golden accord, reminiscent of aged tequila, shines the light on citrus notes of Italian bergamot and Mediterranean mandarin. Sultry, sensual, remarkably rare. By rose harmonizes with jasmine noir, while cognac, authoritative, intriguing, meets aromatic Moroccan coriander as the heart of the fragrance comes to light. The base notes creates a powerful, mysterious accord for this deep, rich Oriental fragrance. Indonesian patchouli and precious sandalwood enhance the soft allure of vanilla and tonka absolute. The fragrance finishes with a graceful sojourn, made memorable with passionate Egyptian incense and sexy musk. So that's Queen by Queen Latifah. Okay, I'm going to have to really push on here. And I already talked about, did I already talk about? No, I don't think I did. So then I've got Jennifer Lopez, Love and Light, that Jay sent me. And actually, out of all of hers, and she has just a whole plethora of fragrances out there, this one, I think, of the ones I've tried, I like the most. And it's lasted pretty good on this blotter, and it's got a real green scent to it. It's a slightly grassy note to it. So it's just not cloyingly sweet or anything. Let's see. And that has patchouli, pomegranate, praline, rose, mandarin orange, red currant, musk, jasmine, and apricots. Yeah. You know, I don't smell heavy florals. It's kind of a fruity green, and I think it's the patchouli. You do smell a little musk, but you don't smell a whole lot of, you know, it's, the dry down now has become very musky patchouli. Not heavy fruit or flower. A little praline in there still, though. I kind of like that. So, and then the last two I was going to talk about are Beyonce. And the first one he sent me was Pulse Summer Edition. And I did a thing on Heat and Heat Rush, like I told you before. Heat Rush is my favorite. And even after, let's see, Summer Edition, that's this one. Even after checking these out, it's still my favorite. But this Summer Edition is pretty nice. A Pulse Summer Edition. I do like this. Now, I had to spray this blotter a second time in order for it to have some aroma on it to do this review a little over an hour ago. I sprayed it the first time, then I had to spray it again like 15 minutes ago. So it's not lasting very good, at least on paper. And the Summer Edition, let's see. It says is a floral fruity with fresh sparkling top notes and creamy base. Top notes include icy mandarin, pear, and pink pepper. The heart is exotic and floral, featuring ginger orchid, jasmine, and orange blossom. The creamy base is composed of sapphire woods, musk, and benzoin. People say it smells similar to just the regular old Pulse. That is really nice. But it just isn't lasting. And then the last one on the samples that Jay sent me for the celebrity frags is just the regular old Pulse. And that's this one. Let's see. There we go. I don't know if you can see that. The glare is so bad and this camera stinks. Anywho, that's what it is. Yeah, I like this one. And this one's funny because it reminds me, and I had to blot this one a second time too. Bummer, because this one I actually really like. I remember as a kid, my dad would bring home these tangy vitamin C chewable tabs for us. And I ate them like Skittles. I loved the taste of them. I loved the smell of them. I loved everything about them. And they have this almost slightly sweet but really tangy kind of a taste. And the way those taste is the way this smells. It's making me salivate. Isn't that funny? It's really good. It kind of is a cross between the smell of vitamin C chewable tabs and Tang. When I was a kid, I used to love the smell of Tang. Oh, that's what it reminds me of. And let's see. Top notes of pear blossom, frozen bergamot, and a quart of blue curacao liqueur. The heart features bluebird orchid for the first time used in fragrance. There is also notes of delicate peony and tints of midnight blooming jasmine. Base is made of Madagascar vanilla, musk, and precious woods. And people say it smells like Heat Pulse Summer Edition. So that is Beyonce Heat. No, Pulse. Pulse. And I love that one too. I might have to get that one. But to this day, my favorite is still Jessica Simpson's Fancy Nights. It lasts fabulous. It's a mature scent. It is not a teenage scent by any means, and it is divine. If you want to try a good celebrity frag and you're over the age of 35, give it a shot. Okay, well, this is Boo, and I'll be back later with another who knows what, but I'll be back. All right, peace.